What up, Fight World? Yeah. How y'all doing? I told y'all coming back. Shout out to Horrible. Man, these gummies right now. Jack, what's good? I had to take a break. If y'all see me on Instagram on my story the other day, it's erased by now. They only last for 24 hours. I got pulled over by the police out here. My rear light went out. So I had yesterday I bought the bulb. It was kind of hot yesterday. Today, replaced it. So we back at it. It just started raining too. This California weather is really weird. It was like drizzle and raining and gloomy. Yesterday was hot, sunny. Today was hot and sunny, and now it's like raining. These gummy bears, forget about it. Gang, gang, we here, man. What up, homie from Pakistan? Shout out to Pakistan. What's good with you? See this? It's called the Haribo Star Mix. And they mix all the gummies. These, whatever these are, little snakes or serpents or whatever. The Coca-Cola bottles and these cherry ones, and then the regular gummy bears. Shit's good. Mikey Garcia over every fucking bite. At what weight class?
For a moment.
I don't have him over everyone at 47.
Now.
What up, Ego? Didn't get the notification, but I'm still here. YouTube gotta step it up. Damn, this flavor is good. We just waiting for some people to join before we get right to it. Yeah, 147 might be different for Mikey. Because Sergey Lipin's lightweight look bigger than him. So imagine the bigger welterweights. Thomas, what's up? We just chilling. It just started raining, so I'm just chilling right now. Canelo Triple G2. Canelo. Disappointed with the drug testing shit, because like I said, now if he wins, it's gonna have this built-in excuse for people. I'm picking Canelo. We'll see if this whole clenbuterol shit has motivated Golovkin to a different level or something. Regis program. Listen, him and Dimitri Bivol, they impressed me. Guys who could box, have power, hadn't really fought anyone of the note, but the person that they did fight, even though that person had losses to great fighters, Ndongo lost to Crawford, Bivol beat Sullivan Barrera, who lost to Andre Ward. They actually got a stoppage in their fights. Crawford got a stoppage too, but he got his in the third round. So it's good. It's a good step up. I want to see Regis keep elevating. You know what I mean? And then get to the point where he's fighting Jose Ramirez, Amir Imam winner, Mikey Garcia. Top guy. You don't have to fight them next. He's a new champion. You know, maybe he can get a feel-good title defense or something. But start building to that. He stopped him in the second and dropped him 4 times. true. Only thing is, and I'm not hating on his performance, I just gave him props. But the thing is, Crawford, he was coming off a loss. I don't think Ndongo, between the Crawford stoppage loss and then Ndongo fighting Regis, I don't think he fought anyone else. I could be wrong, but I don't remember him fighting since then. Because I was at his fight with Crawford when he got stopped in Omaha, or Lincoln, Nebraska. And that was in August of last year. So, decent sized layoff, coming off of a loss. I mean, these are facts. I'm not taking anything away, because it was still a step up for Regis, but he was coming off a loss with nothing else in between, and Crawford defeated the undefeated Ndongo. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to see Regis keep doing what he's doing, point blank period. You know what I mean? Because, like, let's say, okay, Amir Imam, let's say he beats Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez just beat Mike and D. Reed, and he's undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be a big win. So even though Amir Imam lost to Granados and has a loss, it's not just about the loss. He's not coming off of a loss. So to me, if Amir Imam beats Jose Ramirez, right, then that is a guy with more momentum than Julius Ndongo. Vice versa. If Jose Ramirez, if he beats Imam, especially if either look impressive, and then Regis were to fight someone like that, the way my brain is set up, I would give him more credit, because he's fighting a guy with more momentum. But again, I'm not, like I said, I don't overthink it. I'm not clowning the Ndongo win. It was a good win. That's where he needs to be at in his career, and that's how he should be looking. Joshua versus Wilder in August in either Vegas or Brooklyn. Shit, I gotta watch the gloves are off. But Joseph Parker said, don't overlook me. So we gotta see. We gotta see Joshua get past him. I got a question for y'all. Joseph Parker hasn't been stopped. Y'all think Joshua will stop him? He got all knockout. Will Joshua be the first to stop him? Let me know what y'all think. Joshua's not gonna stop him. Okay. Maybe. I met a guy in Vegas. He sparred with Parker. He said the motherfucker can hit. And he's a professional heavyweight. He said Parker got cracks. The only thing is, in my honest opinion, I think Joseph Parker, since he became a champion, those haven't been his best performances for whatever reason. I think he looked better before he became a champion. His performances before that. I'm like, okay, this dude, I'm checking for him. But it's a good fight, him and Joshua. I'm looking forward to it. Angel in the building, shooter on deck, I see you. Hey, you know, it's so funny. It's so funny to me, not to toot my own horn. I swear I'm not trying to just do that. I don't really have to do that. But I say stuff, people don't act like they don't understand what I'm talking about. And then something comes about, and then it kind of supports what I was saying. And with Anthony Joshua, I told you guys, I said, he's getting too bold over his last couple, you know what I mean? If you look at Anthony Joshua, he's always been big. Even his pops. Did y'all see Anthony Joshua's fucking dad? Pause. Did you see his dad when his dad jumped in the ring after the Carlos Takam fight? Anthony Joshua's pops is fucking huge, like hella big. Did anybody see Anthony Joshua's dad? That motherfucker big himself. Big Nigerians. But anyway, what I was saying is this. Joshua's always been big, but if you look at what he looked like at the weigh-ins around his 13th, 12th fight around that time, he wasn't as big as he was. I mean, they said he was a career high versus Klitschko. And to me, he started getting too big. Like, look at Joshua right here. Like, that motherfucker, he looks hella diesel. And I thought it kind of had influenced his performances, right? It influenced his performances because he seemed to have some fatigue issues. Now, it's funny because he's clearly slimmed down. Like, again, he's still big, but he's not as big. Like, here, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Look at him right here. Just look. Look at how big he looks right here. Y'all see? And then I'm gonna show you some. I did an Ego Weight Watchers, but now, again, he's still big, still in shape, but he don't look like as big as he did before. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. His face looks slimmer. You know what I mean? Again, he'll still beat your ass, but he don't look as like crazy. And I think that actually benefits him. See, and the funny thing is, this all ties into different shit that I was saying. Like, remember when Anthony Joshua, he's like, oh, what's Deontay weigh versus Bermane Stiverne 2? Oh, 219, he weighs 219. That's mad. It's mad. I'll eat him and all this shit. It's not just about weight, people. It's really not. Because Tyson Fury weighs more than all these dudes in terms of pure weight. And do you think he would have knocked out Bermane Stiverne in that fashion like Wilder did? Would he have knocked out Luis Ortiz and knocked him down 3 times? With all that extra weight and extra added size, like height. Does weight play an effect having a powerful chin? No. No, it doesn't. Chin is what you're born with. What you have is what you got. There's no, you can, you know, Floyd be having that harness and be weight with the weight, you know what I'm saying? The weight plate, that shit ain't gonna help your, like, I'm sure it strengthens your neck muscles and shit, right? But if you had like a sorry ass chin, doing that is not gonna be like, oh, I could take a shot from Triple G and I'm good now, you know what I'm saying? That's like to strengthen your neck muscles, and you're supposed to tuck your chin, but if you have it's like power. This is my opinion. I think you're either born with power or you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? There might be little things you could do to slightly increase your power, but you're not gonna go from, like, let's say a Paulie Malignaggi type puncher to Keith Thurman. There's no exercise that I know of, not even steroids. See, people have a lot of misconceptions, and I don't want to make this like a fitness video, but there's a lot of misconceptions about even like steroids, HGH. Yes, you could see, some people don't understand the difference between strength and power. To me, there's a difference. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, you could be strong. Like, some guys, like, to me, Floyd Mayweather, even if he's not the biggest puncher, or Andre Ward, even though he's not the biggest puncher, shout out to Ronald Finkley, $2 Shmoney Gang to kick things off. Even if Floyd and Andre Ward aren't the biggest puncher, where they just, yeah, and then guys just go to sleep, they're strong. They're still strong. Like, meaning, if you're in the clinch, you're not gonna just like ragdoll them and move them around and stuff. So people get strength and power confused sometimes. Like, I guarantee you there's some bodybuilders who are diesel and stronger than Deontay Wilder, and they can bench press some ungodly amount. But if they were to punch each other, Wilder's hitting with more velocity than they are. You get what I'm saying? Like, they could be 250 and then Wilder's 219, but Wilder's more powerful. He's stronger. You know what I mean? So certain things are hereditary, like your chin, power. You can do little drills, but again, name somebody who, unless they cheated, which is the only way to maybe even get close to that. But name someone who you believe to be all natural that had no power or minimal power like Tim Bradley or Paulie Malignaggi, right? And then they just started getting crazy knockouts. You know what I mean? If that happened, you have to start questioning that because they might have had some added assistance or something. Of course, I rate Juan Manuel Marquez. That's just, I tell you guys all the time. That's one of my favorite fighters. And so of course I rate him. I mean, I don't remember people he was like really ducking. He fought Floyd. He fought Pacquiao. He was down to fight Cotto. It looked like if they could have agreed on the weight. He's a legend. You know what I mean? He fought Chris John. I'm talking Michael Katsidis when he was Casamayor. I mean, he's a G. Of course I rate him. But yeah, power is inherent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some guys just can crack. Because Tim Bradley looks the part. It looks like he would be able to hit hella hard if you just seen him at a beach, Muscle Beach. But then a guy whose body is not as defined and ripped like John Molina probably hits harder than him. Lucas Matisse, you know what I mean, with the average ass body. You know what I'm saying? Not like plickety plick out. You know what I'm saying? Is hitting harder than Bradley. So Prince Nassim is one of my favorite fighters as well. I tell you, those are my all-time favorite fighters. Prince Nassim, Roy Jones, Muhammad Ali, and Tyson. So I rate Prince Nassim. I don't think he should have retired when he did, just because he lost to Marco Antonio Barrera. He got schooled up for sure, but I don't think he needed to retire. But I mean, damn, nobody's trying to talk about anybody current. Y'all just, everybody's talking about like old school fighters. Maybe that's what everyone likes. Yeah, he retired real quick after that Barrera shit. What are we doing with Devin Haney? Hey, shout out to my dude Haney. Hey, see, it's hard for me because majority of these fighters aren't big to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I see him like in person and stuff, I don't look at him like his exact age. But Loma looked decently big. Like, you know what I mean? I'm next to Mikey Garcia, Nicholas Walters and stuff. And Devin Haney looked pretty big. And this is the same weight class. Yeah, look. Devin clearly got some size on him. So, shout out to Devin Haney. Loma, I think, is like 5'7", maybe 5'7.5". I don't know. Ego, what's up with Badu Jack, Adonis Stevenson? What do you mean? I'm sure they're training. Badu Jack, shout out to my dude. He got some. He's working with the company and he got his own supplement line. I think he's doing like protein shakes or pre-workouts or something. So he's just training. Devin's not 5'10", I don't think. He's probably 5'8.5", 5'9", maybe. I don't think he's 5'10", but maybe he grew. But he looked bigger than Loma for sure. And just so you guys don't get, oh, you hate Loma. I'm not talking about if they fought. No, this is just a casual picture of them chilling. Because I know y'all like to twist my words up. We're not playing the games. Who you got, Keith Thurman or Errol Spence? Errol Spence. See, yeah, I just picked Errol Spence. One of the main, I'm not gonna until Keith Thurman is ready and gets past everyone he needs to retain his titles, and it looks like it's gonna be serious. I'm not really gonna spend too much time breaking down that fight because Keith already told the whole world, like, not gonna happen, baby. 2018, not gonna happen. So if you telling me it's not gonna happen in 2018, then I really have no business spending too much time breaking it down. But I will give you guys this little bit of insight. Body work. Errol Spence's body work, his pressure, his pacing, ridiculous. And Keith Thurman, he's awkward. He moves in and stuff like that. But that's a perfect formula to slow all that shit down. Like I tell you guys all the time, no matter what someone does well, like if they're faster than you, and they have crazy speed, there's a way to counteract it. And I can give examples for everything I'm saying. Look at Amir Khan, way faster than Danny Garcia. Put it this way. Just listen. Name somebody that has knocked out Amir Khan that you would say is way faster than Amir Khan overall. Out of all Amir Khan's knockouts, name someone that you said someone that knocked him out that you would say is way faster than him all around speed. Foot speed, hand speed, everyone. Exactly. Someone said no one. Name somebody that knocked out Manny Pacquiao that was way faster than Manny Pacquiao. Name one person that you think blasted Pacquiao. Hello to the other side. Name someone who blasted Pacquiao to the other side, right? That was way faster than Pacquiao. You guys name them. See? Point proven. So again, timing negates speed. And it's apparent because nobody that knocked out Pacquiao is faster than Pacquiao. Juan Manuel Marquez, you think he's faster than Pacquiao overall? No. You think Rustico Toro Campo is faster than Pacquiao? No. Timing. You think Danny Garcia is faster than Amir Khan? You know what I'm saying? You think Bradis Prescott has crazier speed than Amir Khan? No. Canelo has good hand speed, but he has slow feet. So overall, I wouldn't say he's faster. That's why Amir Khan had success earlier, because Amir Khan was faster. So overall, Khan is faster than Canelo too. And he timed him. He feinted, and then he came with I think it was a right hand and just blasted Khan. So that's just, if you time someone, it is what it is. You know, I mean, actually, it's like Brandon, this is not really a speed test example, but timing is a motherfucker. Because you look at Brandon Rios, he was in there. The reason he was that hurt by Danny Garcia is because Danny Garcia threw some shit, squared up, feet planted, and perfectly timed. And I know Rios. Do you want to know how I know Rios didn't see the punch coming? If y'all want to know how I know for a fact that Brandon Rios, Bam Bam Rios, did not see the punch coming, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And people, we have almost 200 viewers, but we don't have almost 200 likes. Smash the like button. That always has to be consistent. We can't be trailing like that, likes to the viewership. That means the stream will be shorter. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. The reason I know Brandon Bam Bam Rios did not see the punch coming is because his fucking head went like this. When he took that shot from Danny Garcia, his head like looked like it was gonna fly off. Like it went like something like that shit is it's hurting me mimicking how his head went. Like that, I have whiplash right now. Just so you guys know, I did this for you guys. My neck is fucking hurting right now. I'm not even joking right now. My shit's fucked up just trying to, cause your body's not supposed to contort like that. My shit, do y'all know a masseuse? I need acupuncture. That shit hurt me. Let me do it slow. His shit was like it was like some weird, I don't know. That looked like some exorcist type movement. I'm not even joking. My shit really hurt from doing that. Fuck. I'm like trying to bobblehead my shit. Now I'm fucked up. Now I'm Christopher Reeves. Nah, that's fucked up. He don't got no glass chin. Stop it. He didn't see the punch coming. He was doing well for himself other than that. Yeah, his head went like doom doom doom. Like that was crazy. Don't do that no more. I know, man. My neck fucking. I'm be at the fights in the neck brace and shit. I blame you, Rios. Shit. Fuck. We talking about neck exercises. Man, I gotta exercise my neck. That shit hurt. But yeah, let's get to 100 likes, people. 100 likes if you want me to stay on with a hurt neck. If you want me to stay on the live stream with a hurt neck, we got to get to 100 likes. Yeah, the punches you don't see coming will be the worst ones. You know you're going to hell for that Christopher Reeve joke. Hey, Eminem be talking about that. Eminem had a song where he always talked about Christopher Reeve. I don't know what he had, but he said, you done triggered the prickle, just mixed liquor who's itching to leave you disfigured and stiffer than Christopher Reeves. Hey, that man said, you done triggered the prickle, just mixed liquor who's itching to leave you disfigured and stiffer than Christopher Reeves. That man said he'll leave you stiffer than Christopher. Oh my God. Eminem was spitting. He said, I'm a liar to start with. He said, call the fire department, I've hired an arson. Hold on. He said, call the fire department, I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn down your entire apartment. I'm a liar to start with. Hey, he was killing. Eminem had bars. His wordplay is like ridiculous. He said, he had this one freestyle, I think it was on Tim Westwood. He was like, he said, me and Westwood blasting off, jacking off with a pair of acid wash, bumping Asher Roth. He said on the freeway, drove over the overpass, went off, crashing the masses off, plastered in Tabasco sauce. I was like, oh my God. And he said, but the Jason mask is off, plastered in Tabasco sauce. That dude, Eminem, his wordplay is retarded. Me and Westwood blasting off, jacking off in a pair of acid wash, bumping Asher Roth. He says, got in a car accident, crash, went off, the overpass flew off, the Jason mask is off, plastered in Tabasco sauce, or something like that. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this man, his bars are sick. He had another one with, I think Royce might have been there with him. And Royce was kind of spitting. Royce was really spitting on that Flex recent one, but Royce was kind of spitting on this one, but Eminem killed it. He says, what did he say about, he said something about Kim Kardashian's ass. He said something like, I'm racing for Kim Kardashian's ass and I take a piece of glass from Nick Hogan's car crash. He said something crazy. That man said a piece of glass from Nick Hogan's car crash. Royce murdered that Funk Flex. He murdered that. He said something about Black China. Yeah, he was killing. Shout out to Royce. He followed me on this boxing shit on Instagram. Shout out to Nickel Slaughterhouse. Royce been nasty though. Never been afraid to talk about anything. I'm a renegade. Yeah, Eminem, he been wicked with the wordplay and the pen. You gotta listen to this old one. Eminem's like, I done figured this rap shit out, I map shit out strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success, and it's worked for me repeatedly. Let them dish you first and respond immediately in order to, he said, in order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Shit not no more, we done scared them off, they run no more. Victims are sick, I'm fixing the, ain't got no pictures to rip and shit to throw darts in. Ain't got no more targets, shit, Irv and Jeff, we done beat them to death. Benzino went deaf, it seems to just be no one left to bully. Bush is pussy, why the fuck you think his name's Bush? Puss is bushy. That man says, he says, it seems there'll just be no one left to bully. Bush is pussy, why the fuck you think his name's Bush? Puss is bushy. He called the president at the time, the president, George Bush, a pussy. See, shout out to Harlem Future. Shout out to my real hip hopper. He finishing this thing, so I know he knows what I'm talking about. It was an old Mob Deep. He said, "Fubba you cubba cubba, ubba you abba uber. You get to sub a big my dick to a tuba tuba. I'm not a human. I'm a suicidal unibomber. You say I'm the new Madonna. Oh my God, pressing I'm the new Madonna. Jeffrey Dahmer left me with his. Oh my gosh, Eminem was killing. Anyway, back to boxing. Like, goddamn with these fucking monkey raps. Stop it. Hold on. Someone said, laughing my ass off. Daniel Jacobs commented Charlo versus Bundridge. What do you mean? K9 Bundridge versus Charlo. What is that? He was a commentator for it? What? I don't get what you guys are saying right now. Ego, who do you think is the 154-pound king? I do not know. Let me get a peek. You know, like when you order food, let me get a peek at what that Edeslandi Lada versus Jared Swift Hurd is talking about. And it's between the winner of that and Jermell Charlo. That's how I see it. Let me get a. So I don't know. I don't know what the king is. See, and the great thing about boxing is like I'm not in this like virtual reality world or whatever. The king is all these motherfuckers fight. And then that's who the king of Wakanda is. And in my opinion, the winner of Jared Swift Hurd, Edeslandi Lada, if they fight Jermell Charlo, that establishes the king. Eminem's verse on Forever was classic. Man, even on the Lil Wayne, pick the world up and then drop it out your fucking head. Yeah, like Eminem was killing. He's like, cause Marsh is not mellow till I'm toppling over the dump. Stand on my Monopoly board. The 154 King boils down to that for me though. M's No Love verse. Yeah, it might have been on No Love. I mean, he said, cause Marsh is not mellow till I'm toppling over top of the. I'm gonna name my future daughter Wakanda. Hey, y'all tripping. Hey, bro, you tripping. What's your name? Let me pig, not whatever your name is. You tripping. You tripping. He's like, I used to fight my neighbors and then they were being rude towards me. Just go look at his spelling. Hey, bro, in the words of Bun B, go read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch, and step up your vocab. You gotta read, bro, because that spelling is atrocious. That is some motherfucking shame right there. Like, that spelling, look how he spelled towards. I thought that was some, like, French shit or something. Where? Hold on, what did he pay? Yeah, that meant towards, T-O-U, tour, like the word tour with the D-S at the end. The fuck is a tour? They're being mean towards me. Like, bro, it don't have to be a grammar channel, but y'all should know simple spelling, even if it's just a chat room. I don't have to be an English professor, but if you can't spell towards, maybe you a boxer, you got hit upside the head, you don't know. But that's, the way you spell towards is shocking. I see why they trying to give the teachers the guns in the class. Yeah, okay, you want to spell towards like that? You know I never taught you that. You gonna go home, you gonna tell the principal, I taught you that, huh? All right, okay, you would have spelled towards like that. Like, that's why they're giving these teachers guns, because your all spelling is atrocious. That spelling is horrible right now. Yeah, okay, I've been teaching you for 6 months, and you want to spell towards like that. You still misspelling easy word, huh? I know you came in last place in the spelling bee, but are you back? I even called out one in the street, like, what's up? Want to fight? He kept talking crap. Bro, are you on Sherm? It's like a Sherm hot. Think they learned to fly. Like, what are you talking about? That man said, I called one out. Who? Who you call out? Who? I feel like an owl. Who you call out? Who you fighting? What's going on? But I'm like, say it to my face, stupid man. Who's been here before? Bro, is this real life? She's like, yeah, he came towards me. Like, what the? Whoa, oh, yo, ho, not Marshall. Joey Whited, $10 super chat. People say Triple G couldn't hit Canelo. He landed 31%. Canelo landed 33%. Also landed 49 more shots. Triple G landed more in 10 to 12 rounds. Also think he blocked more shots than he got credit for. Thoughts? Different. It's different because Triple G Canelo mixed up his bag more. You dig? He was more of a, he was punching with more variety, if you will. Triple G was in his last 2 fights, aka his most difficult fights, he's been reduced to mostly jabs. Like this all-time great, gonna beat Bernard Hopkins, middleweight destroyer, head-and-all guy, right? When he fought his last 2 opponents, the way he had to get it done is to jab. It's a great jab, but stop all the hey Mexican. Like, no, it's not Mexican shit, because Mexican fighters, if we're going to stereotype, are vicious with the body work. Not all of them, but some of my favorite Mexican fighters of all time will dig to them guts. And Triple G landed like 8 body shots or some shit. So stop. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's why just be real. Whatever your identity as a fighter say. Like, see, people hate Floyd, but you gotta respect one aspect about him when it comes to boxing. Not, oh, you guys like this guy? Beat up his wife. Not all that extra shit. I'm talking about straight up boxing. The thing you gotta respect is Floyd. He'll tell you straight up when it comes to boxing. He'll tell you how he feels. He was like, I don't care. Fans can't fight for you. I fight to win. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, it's all about making adjustments. The fans can't fight for you. Like, he's telling you. He's like, I made the most money. I took the fewest hits. Fans can't fight. He's telling you. You know what I mean? He's telling you how he's going to fight. But Triple G and team, on the other hand, they told you it's like all about Mexican style and pleasing the fans. But then when you're in there with the best to test, it wasn't about Mexican style. It's about doing whatever you could to try to secure the victory. That's the thing. At least Floyd is telling you, I fight smart. I've been fighting my whole life. My pops told me to, he said, I gotta fight smart. Work smarter, not hard. Like, he's telling you this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Triple G's team was coining Mexican style and telling you it was all about old brawls and black fighters. The style doesn't, people don't care, like all that. And then they, at the end of the day, they're gonna fight David Lemieux, Danny Jacobs, Canelo the best way they know how to try to get that W. And that's what it's about. Boom. Kell Brook calling out everybody at 154. Listen. You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. And like, damn, bro. You act like you beat up your wife. You hot about this. But domestic violence is not cool, people. Smash the like button. We're almost to 100. We need that hundo. Shout out to Joey Whited, $2 super chat. Triple G KOs Canelo in the 10th round. You heard it here first, Ego. It's possible. Triple G's a good fighter. Maybe this clenbuterol thing gives him extra motivation. I'm picking Canelo, but it's not out of the question. You know what I mean? Canelo still has things to prove. At middleweight, he has to be able to deal with that Triple G pacing. You know what I'm saying? This nig is not so smart. Is not smart. Shooters. His name is Aaron Latham. We gotta show him, introduce him to this side. Bam, Aaron, you're out of there. So the nig was actually smarter than you thought. You're not smart. Okay. So what if I said that you disagree with? What's your name? Nobody blocked this clown. The Corvallis boys. Whatever. What am I not smart about? Like, what if I said that you disagree with? What has hurt you? See, I gotta talk to y'all like little boys that got molested. Where did your uncle touch you? Where did he touch you? Point on the doll. Where? Like, what did I do to you? What is not so smart? Like, what's going on? Just point on the doll where he touched your boing boing. He touched your boongity boong boong. Oh my gosh. Point on the doll where you were touched. We're gonna work through this, man. We're gonna work through it. He touched my boong boong. My boongity boongo. Boom boom. Boom. Y'all ain't coming to my stream trolling me. Yet listen, if you think you're gonna out-troll me and steal my show, be prepared. We'll have the roast of all roasts before that happens. So, point out on the doll where you were offended. Where your uncle touched you. Boongity boom boom. All quiet on the Western Front. what I thought. Y'all not gonna come and heckle my show. It's not. This ain't Dan Rayfield, whoever the fuck you think. This ain't Birdo. You dealing with a real one. Like, this ain't old media. You dealing with a real one. You easy work. You some easy ass work, motherfucker. Okay then. Hey, whose channel? I did it. Self-made. I did it. Me. I did it. That's who. The creme de la creme. Ego Valley. Okay. I don't have to smoke weed. I just smoke y'all in the hot seat. I just roll up people in the hot seat. And hey, yo, what's up with this? I don't give a fuck. I'll play that shit and I'm finna bust a cat for the nigga. You some easy ass work. Easy ass work. Call him out, right? You see, because when someone disrespects you and you can't call the cops, you have to call them out. What are you talking about? Are you a novelist? Like, what are you? I don't even understand what's happening right now. You on Sherm, huh? What? Let me in, little pig. That's a creepy ass name. You sound like a pedophile. Let me in, little pig. Not by the hair, rumor, chinny chin chin. What kind of name? What is that username? Let me in, little pig. What's going on right now? I'm kind of scared right now. Let me in. This little piggy went to market. It's me, slave. Y'all creepy. Oh my God, y'all funny with these. Oh my gosh. This dude, cops don't do nothing when you live right, you idiot. Who is this directed? Who are you talking to? Who's not living right? I'm so confused right now. I'm so lost, people. Who's not living right? Hey, you got real life Tourette's. He says with his saints versus dogs. Like, what are you talking about? I ain't never stole from a gumball machine. Boondock Saints. Like, what? What is happening? He on that narcotic for real. Like, this is like shocking. I didn't know boxing fans get down like, yeah, okay, I didn't know you like to get wet though. You said you like boxing. I didn't know you like to get wet though. I didn't know it was like this for boxing fans. I just watch boxing. I don't do none of that extra shit. Yeah, I didn't know you like to get wet though. Sherm, Dust, Clenbuterol, PCP, Primos, Old Dog, Butt Naked. I'm trying to talk boxing, but y'all got Tourette's Master up in this motherfucker. All right, he's literally just looking for attention at this. He's like, you fools, you infidels. What are you talking about? Anyway, why do y'all come on my streams try to dictate the show? You are not an orchestrator. You don't run this. Like, if you don't want to be here, if we're not talking your speed or your language when it comes to boxing talk, then don't be here. Period. It's that simple. Like, come on, let's get back to boxing. God damn it. Don't be here. Everyone else, no one else is complaining, just you. Shut up, man. You aren't real. Oh, okay. That's cool. This is who y'all sent for me. This is who y'all sent for me. Like, you think I'm gonna lose to a troll like that? Shut up, man. You're not real. Clown. Ooh. Like, okay. See, we gotta get back to the money. Romero Harris, $2 super chat. Ego, what's up with that wrench? I'll be on the lookout for your name, see your activity and stuff. Someone said, ouch, he said you ain't real. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, fuck. My credibility is shot. Some random guy with 3 little pigs in his name says, I'm not real. I don't know who he's talking to, but this is fun. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, What else is there going on in boxing? And this is funny. This is just a random one. This is, you know what I mean? I've already accomplished my workload. So I'm just doing a freestyle stream. So today I got time, cuz. Broner versus Vargas. I'm not doing a fight prediction on that. Smash that like button, people. Anybody see the gloves are off? The Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker edition? All right, little piggy. You just talking stupid. It was real. It's been fun. Kell's delusions are going to retire him. Let's talk about that. Name a top guy that you think Kell Brook will beat at 154. Go. I want to hear from you first, and I'll give my opinion. Who's Kell Brook beat in the top at 154? He beats Charlo. Who agrees with Andre? Who thinks Charlo will lose to Kell Brook at 154? So I guess you're talking about Jermell because he's the only one there. Saddam Ali, no way. Charlo's too big. Listen, my thing is this. Kell Brook is a good fighter, but he's new to the weight and he hasn't proven anything at the new weight. And it's not like he has like the momentum of, okay, Lomachenko, for example, he does have a loss, but he also carries a lot of momentum as he's going to lightweight. To me, if you look at, so both guys have losses, but look how Lomachenko's moving up to lightweight. He's just coming off the heels of making a two-time Olympian quit, and nobody's heard from Rigondeaux since December. I don't know if he's fighting anymore. I don't know if he's in Miami. I don't know if he's back in Cuba. I don't know. Nobody's heard from Rigondeaux since then. I haven't seen him post one thing. He was posting like every day on Lomachenko, and then he just kind of disappeared, but whatever. Still shout out to Rigondeaux. It's a shame what people did to the point where he had to jump up 2 weight classes. You know what I mean? To try to get some work. And then he just lost to a good fighter and a bigger man. But anyway, bottom line, Lomachenko coming up to lightweight, he has a lot of momentum at this point, right? Nicholas Walter win, recently Rigondeaux, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel Kell Brook has that going into 154. If you look at his last 3 fights, he lost 2 of them, both by knockout, both injuries sustained. You get me? Is that how they say in the UK? You get me? He has, once again, let me run that back. If I'm lying, then prove me wrong. In Kell Brook's last 3 fights, he's been stopped, and he sustained 2 injuries in those. So beating Rabchenka, right? That doesn't mean you've arrived. To me, it's good to get a W back in the W column, maybe get your confidence back, but the amount of banter, as you guys say in the UK, amount of banter that I've been seeing from Kell Brook's side regarding and criticizing and like breaking down and analyzing everyone else at the 154-pound division, I don't see it. Based on that performance, I can't see it. You have to do more, to me. That's my honest opinion. Smash the like button, people. So I don't see him beating Charlo. Charlo's hungry. And see, like, you know what? The Charlo's got a cool thing, in my opinion. They got a cool thing going because you have a twin fucking brother who's no longer in your division. He's trying to be the man up there at 160, calling out Jacobs, Canelo, Triple G, right? Billy Joe Saunders, whoever, right? Then you trying to be the man to hold down the fort at 154. I think that's motivation for, like, because you have a brother slash almost like a teammate, even though he can't fight for you and all that. You guys can monitor each other because you guys are in it together, like, you know what I mean, family, and then he got a fight in April. Other Charlo, Jermell got a fight on the Leo Santa Cruz Abnormales rematch card. You get what I'm saying? So they can keep each other motivated, which is cool. And now they're in separate divisions. Brook outboxes Charlo. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. But see, this is my thing is with, once again, Kell Brook's 2 for 3 in his last fights. Or I guess that's not the right way to say it. He lost 2 of 3 of his last fights, right? And the only person he's beat at 54 is Rabchenko, a guy he's personally familiar with because he sparred with him. So off of the strength of that alone, and losing 2 fights before, both by stoppage, both with injuries sustained, I can't say, oh, he's back. He's a good fighter, but I can't say. And he admits to a depression sustained after the Errol Spence fight. So I can't, to me personally, I can't say, oh, he'll beat Charlo. I don't think that would be, I think that would be disrespectful to Charlo if you look at probability and momentum. That's my honest opinion. Maybe he can beat him, but I can't lean that direction based on Rabchenko only. Because we don't really know. Like, I'm saying the same thing for Kovalev too. I'm not sold that Kovalev, if he fights an elite level fighter or somebody who has a lot of momentum, a lot of power, blah, 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 I don't know. I don't know that he's the same Kovalev. But if you're fighting Shabransky, guys you are already more skilled than and you have power, you fight Igor Mikhelkin, you can beat them guys. They wouldn't have beat you at any point in your career. You know what I mean? But can you beat Dmitry Bivol? Artur Beterbiev, who beat you in the amateurs twice. And coming off losses and shit. I don't know. But I like that idea from Eddie Hearn. He says, you and your brother, Daniel Jacobs versus Jermall Charlo, and a doubleheader with you and Kell Brook. Man, yo, Eddie Hearn, get that done. If you get that done, you really are a dope-ass promoter. He's already a good promoter, but that makes it. And especially if you get Wilder Joshua done this year, you deserve promoter of the year. Win, lose, or draw for your fighters, promoter of the year. Oscar Valdez and Scott Quigg just went to war, right? You brought Danny Jacobs to America. Then if you have Danny Jacobs fight Jermall Charlo on the same card with Jermell Charlo and Kell Brook, and then you make Joshua Wilder promoter of the year for sure. So make that happen. Let's get it. That would be huge for boxing. And see, this is the thing, is like, it don't even matter who wins. These fighters, if they don't make excuses and take the losses like bad sports, they'll get credit. Like, it's not horrific to lose. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather got motherfuckers scared to lose. If you keep losing, then that's something different. Like, Robert Guerrero got to a point in his career where he had like lost a lot of it. You know what I mean? He lost to Floyd, lost to Keith Thurman, really should have lost to Aaron Martinez, but they scored it for him. Then he lost to Danny Garcia, lost to Omar Figueroa. That's different because you're losing to a plethora. Oh shit, I almost spit. You lost to David Peralta. You know what I'm saying? You lost to a lot of people in a small time frame. That's different. But if Joshua and Wilder fight and somebody got to lose, right? It's not bad. You can do a Canelo. It's not the end of the world unless you like, you know what I mean, B-Hop's age when he lost to Joe Smith Jr. or something maybe. Yo, let's try to push for 150 likes. I'm not going to stay on this particular one that long. I got to finish this edit that I got hired for and all that. But, yeah, I can't say Kell Brook beats the top guys or even Errol Spence. Hold on. Hold on, yo. y'all think it's a game, y'all playing games, but nobody else is playing, then you'll probably get blocked. See, badass bugs, listen. I like fans like you. You say things that are questionable or debatable, or arguable at best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not, like, certain things are just, like, if we're talking about, oh, who has a better resume, Andre Ward or Triple G? You know what I mean? It's pretty much provable that Andre Ward has a better overall resume. You know what I'm saying? But the fight fans like you guys say crazy stuff. This is what he said. He says Anthony Joshua hits way harder than Luis Ortiz. That's not like a guaranteed type of thing. You guys get what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if you're like, oh, Keith Thurman hits way harder than Paulie Malignaggi, but that Bad Bugs, I know what you said. You said AJ hits way harder than Luis Ortiz. But if I ask people right now, not everyone's going to agree with you. Some people might agree with you, but some people will disagree with you. There's nothing on record that shows that he hits way harder. You've never been punched by either. How you know how hard they hit? You know what I mean? The only thing you can go off of is some box rec KO percentage. But at the end of the day, Luis Ortiz has a different amount of fights, so that wouldn't even work until Luis Ortiz and Anthony Joshua had the same amount. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Y'all say, oh, he hit way harder. What's so way harder? They both are good fighters, and they both have. He never said way harder. Okay, he said harder. Who cares? Like, see, y'all playing like little kid game. He never said way. He just said harder. Okay, harder. Does that make you feel better? Did you get your little bottle, your pacifier? You feel better? Okay, he says Luis Ortiz hits harder. He hits harder than AJ. That's, again, at best, is debatable. He never said way harder. It was just plain regular harder. Oh, shit. Like I just misquoted him and said he loves Hitler and he really says he wants to help Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I said really wasn't that off. You basically, bottom line, you said that he hits harder, which is, again, a matter of opinion. You've never been hit. You've never been hit by both. So how do you know? Laughing my fucking ass off, ego exposing them. That's what I'm saying. Someone said, what percentage harder? That's what I'm saying. How you know? Bottom line, they're both good fighters. There's no guarantee. But see, this is the thing. This is how you know we're dealing with man fans, is because boxing is not defined by who hits way harder only. What about Luis Ortiz getting on his toes? What about who has the better chin? What about who has the willpower and who's underestimated? You know what I'm saying? There's just different variables. It's not just, oh, someone hits harder. End of story. That's not what judges outcomes of these fights. I think Wilder hits harder than AJ. See, even that is more provable because you could look at the reaction to the punches. Wilder doesn't have the technique of AJ, and he's landing, and sometimes it's not even clean, and these guys are still getting discombobulated. AJ has really good technique, and guys aren't foaming at the mouth and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Wilder fought the Sergey Wick or something like that, and the dude was doing the Harlem Shake on the ground. That's different. Take this money. Read with your people. Too sweet, low, no equal. Hell no, he was doing the Harlem Shake on the ground when Wilder hit him. Hell no. And I was born ready, and I was already on fish and spaghetti. Greet with your people. Sweet, low, no equal. he hit him with that G-Dep. Spilka, same effect. And Ortiz, like, when have you ever seen any Brian Jennings or anybody's fought? Tony Thompson got power. When have you ever see him like spilling over and fell? He fell with his legs folded, like, you know what I mean, in like a, like, you know, in like a praying position, like when people go to mosque and pray. That's how Luis Ortiz fell, like with his knees were back, and he was just spitting on the camera. That he clearly has power. Paul Ruffin, $2 super chat. Peace, honor, and respect, Eagle Army. Salute to Eagle Army, man. We taking over. So, I mean, why? See, this is what I'm talking about. Shout out to Kane. Kern. He says they catch the Holy Ghost when Wilder hits him. That's what I'm saying. So that's even more something you could prove. You could put Joshua, tack him up, and then Wilder versus Bermain Stavern, and see who's doing what in those knockouts, how they look. But to say Joshua hits harder than Luis Ortiz, at best, that's debatable. Because they both have technique. Some would even argue Luis Ortiz has better technique. And once again, he's a southpaw. I would honestly say Luis Ortiz is a better counterpuncher. Not saying Joshua's trash when it comes to counterpunching, but I would say Luis Ortiz is a better counterpuncher. And then, like I said, just the angle of the punches, him being a southpaw. So, before I get out of here, I told you I'm not going to make this one too long. I want to talk about this because it's important. Though it puts me, and I'm going to keep talking about it. If you don't like it, then this is not the channel for you. But Abel Sanchez comments about black fighters and fans want to see knockouts and all this shit. Now, Oscar Valdez put on a hell of a performance, and I feel two types of ways. I mean, obviously, as a boxing fan, like, it's impressive. Fight of the Year candidate. Him and Scott Quigg beat the hell out of each other, right? So you definitely, if this was a fighter or something, you would definitely want to give him the heart of Scott Quigg, the heart of Oscar Valdez on some, like I said, if it's an EA Sports game and you like, how much heart should my fighter have? Definitely give him an Oscar Valdez size heart. But heart don't win fights only, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, for me, I think Oscar Valdez is talented. I think he has skill, but in his last 2-3 fights or so, he's making these fights much harder than they need to be. And eventually that can catch up with you. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. And I feel like it's a shame. See, this is the thing. What's worse to you guys? And then I'll continue. If you don't want to hear this analogy, can I get a hell yeah from the congregation? Can I get a hell yeah? Because I'm about to get deep on this one, because it's really important to me. And the only reason I'm using Oscar Valdez is because he had a recent fight, and it's the perfect example. It ties in with Abel Sanchez and shit, what he was saying about fans want to see knockouts and shit. Well, Scott Quigg and Valdez, they were going for a knockout, and they still didn't produce one. So this is what I'm talking about, fighting for the fans and shit. They gave you every fucking thing that a fight fan could want. You know what I mean? Fought in the rain. They fought and beat each other the fuck up. Blood, spitting out blood, broken jaws, broken noses, fighting on fractured foot. And they still didn't get a knockout. So what is Abel Sanchez talking about? What more could they have done to push for the knockout? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll let you hit me in the chin and knock me out. You know what I'm saying? They gave you everything. This is what I'm telling you. This is why you can't fuck the fans. Listen, I cover boxing. I love the support. But fuck the fans. And I mean fuck the fans. I'm not talking about all boxing fans. I'm talking about fuck the fans. If you're up in the crowds and because they just gave you a war at the StubHub, and the action slows down for 10 seconds and you're so drunk that you're just like, oh, fuck this, boo, and like all that extra shit, fuck those fans. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Miguel, the selfish fans. So this is what I'm talking about. Abel Sanchez said all that about black fighters do this, that, unappealing, unpleasing. Well, guess what? Scott Quigg and Oscar Valdez fought the complete opposite of the blacks, the black channels, right? They fought, and no one got knocked down and no one got knocked out in that fight. Oscar Valdez was hurt in the 5th round. I'm sure Scott Quigg was hurt in different points, but there still was no knockdown. So that's one thing. 2, I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all said hell yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Sanchez is an idiot. Let's move on. Ego. Listen, this is my show. If you don't agree, you don't like the flow of it, you can join later or leave the stream. There's no move on. Listen, if someone thinks they're gonna direct my programming, my thoughts, this is not the channel for you. Ain't nobody put a battery in my back, and I didn't get this far tucking my tail. So there's no let's move on to it. I will say my piece. Anyway, and see, that's the thing. All these trainers and fighters, everyone can say what they feel. But when it comes to me, I say my piece. New media says its piece. And it's, oh, okay, he's an idiot. Let's just move on. Oh, you're still talking about it. No, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to. Now let's move on from that comment. Oscar Valdez, Scott Quick, hell of a performance, Fight of the Year nominee. It should be up there. We have to see what the rest of the year holds. They gave us everything, and they still didn't get the knockdown or knockout, right? It happens. You're not going to be able to knock everyone else out. But the problem is, like, and this is what I had asked y'all to say hell yeah about. The thing is, would you rather be somebody who was raised right and then you go against everything? Like, let's say credit. Let's say your parents from day one, when you were a little kid, they told you the importance of credit, right? Build your credit, how to build and maintain your credit score, keep your credit score high, how it will impact your life when you go to get a house, blah, blah, blah. And they taught you everything. They provided you with all the necessary tutelage and knowledge to be successful. And then you do fucked up things and you fuck up your credit, right? Or a person who they didn't have any parents and they didn't know about credit. Nobody sat down with them and talked. Who would you say is more at fault? You know what I'm saying? Like, who would you like shake your head at more? The guy that was never, a guy or girl who was never even taught, never had any like peers or parents or whatever to look at that would school them, or the person who was taught better and then they still went against the grain and fucked up? They had to find, see, shout out, see, I know we be speaking some real shit with new media because my dude, my shooters, DJ Yo says, sounds like me, I took the heart away. Shout out to Tavares Walters. He said the person who was taught, of course, because you were set up for success. You had everything. Like, let's say Barry Hearn is Eddie Hearn's dad with Matchroom. Barry Hearn already had a successful company in the UK. So if Eddie Hearn is born into this and he decided to fuck it off by getting DUIs or something, this is hypothetical, people. So he had it handed to him. He could have just did this and then he fucked it over. You would probably look down a little bit more on that situation as opposed to the person who never had nothing. I'm not saying you can't bounce back from anything, but the person who had it handed to him, you're like, you're an idiot. Your dad gave you the business and you still fucked it up. So I said all that to say this. Fighters like Oscar Valdez, he is the only Mexican American to go to the Olympics twice. Fact. I don't think he medaled, but he still appeared there. That shows me a level of confidence probably gained, level of skill. Me personally, I don't like to see when fighters, again, it's great for entertainment, ratings and shit like that. But when a guy has that much experience, I want to see him fight smarter. You know what I mean? And I look at Valdez's last couple fights and he's taken the more difficult. So in the cojones department, the corazon, like, people give you credit. Oh, he's a fucking warrior. But in boxing, long term, that fighting like that is not going to be the ticket that you want to punch. And that's my honest opinion. Like, he's already coming from he had to get his mouth wired shut. Like on some Kanye West when he got in a car accident and through the wire, right? He had to get just like Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz, after Mayweather beat him, right? Then Josito broke his jaw. He ain't really won shit. He ain't not won no meaningful, real big fights since that point. That broken jaw shit is not what you want to go through if you can help it. You know what I mean? So again, we celebrate. Everyone celebrates. Oh yeah, yo, you're badass, Oscar. You're bad. Yeah, he's badass. But I would want to see someone who's been to the Olympics twice fight Scott Quigg, who's fairly new to the division. You know what I'm saying? Scott Quigg only has a couple of fights at 126 featherweight, right? You just, why go to war? He outweighed you. He didn't try to weigh in the next day. He has a fucked up foot. Man, you're supposed to be on that stick, bow, bow. And if people are bored, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That man had one leg, and hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. If y'all want to see Death Row East style, Boxing Ego, Ego Army style, Ego Mafia, I told you we are the mob, money on top boxing. Let's get to 175 likes. I will show you what I mean, because I can show you better than I can tell you. Smash the like button. Let's get to 175 likes. But I just want to see a guy that has that type of experience. It's one thing if you don't have, like Peter Quillen, that's my guy. He don't have a bunch of Amis. He don't have a bunch of amateur experience. So, you know what I mean? He's going to fight how he fights, off of instinct, animal status and shit like that. But Oscar Valdez has experience. And I'm just telling you guys, for the long term, when you have the skill, use it. You know what I mean? And see, this is what I'm saying. People want to pick and choose elements of Mayweather's career that they want to implement. Hold on 1 second. Okay. See, apparently, and I'm gonna call them out. Cool JC 26 said, LOL, animal status, LOL. Kevin Brooks says, animal status. So apparently, I just know more about boxing than y'all. I be on my shit. Because y'all trying to disrupt the stream to make a joke. Animal status? What are you talking about? Ha ha ha. So foolish. So, let's see who's foolish. Peter Quillen. His page, hashtag animal status. That's his, like, hashtag. That's what this is something he does. That, you know how lions only, man down? This is his shit. Animal status. You see? See all these Peter Quillen? Animal stat. See? 9,000 plus. So that's his thing. Y'all sitting up here trying to clown. Oh, fucking animal status. Yeah, that's his man down. That's his coin. Like there's Mexican style, man down, lions only. That's his shit. Animal status. Moving on. Oscar Valdez, I think he has this. He has the tools to have made it an easier night in his last couple of fights. At least his last two. I'm trying to think of who he fought the third fight before. So again, it's cool. You know what I mean? You go to his page, you'll see, oh, Puro Nogales and badass. You're a warrior. Yeah, that stuff is cool. But like I said, people want to pick and choose elements of Mayweather. Like they want the money, and they want the Mariaga. That was again another kind of tough fight, right? Lomachenko just beat the shit out. Well, Mariaga, nah, Lomachenko just pretty much dogged him. You just gotta fight the right fights, people. Right? But here, we got to 175 likes, and let me show y'all. Look, marked up forehead, eye, the broken jaw. Look at his hand, though. Look at that. That look crazy. He looked like half Hellboy, half Oscar Valdez. That's crazy right now. That look at his, look how fat his hands look. Someone said he need a new hand wrapper. So his jaw's broken, they said, and you can kind of see how his mouth is, and definitely you could see how he was talking, and that hand looked crazy right now. So again, definitely a warrior. But how much of a warrior do you want to be when you don't have to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, look at his mouth, like broken jaw. Like, that's some Gotti shit for real. Look, teeth missing. His teeth were literally missing. And just so y'all don't try to pull a fast one, or like Oscar Valdez, he follows me on Instagram. This is no diss to him, because I said the same shit to James DeGale when he was, his top teeth was missing. Oh, rematch, and he's talking with his tone like he's a gold medalist too. And I said the same thing when he fought Badu Jack. Why? Use your athleticism, use your speed, shoot shine him, come off a jab. James DeGale is a gold medalist losing to Caleb Truax, who got stopped by Daniel Jacobs in the lower weight class, got stopped by Anthony Durrell. But James DeGale, an Olympic British gold medalist, right, is getting his teeth knocked out by Jack, got badly hurt in the 12th round of that fight where it looked like he was almost done. Then he losing to Caleb Truax. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he loses to Caleb Truax again, then that's going to be hard to bounce back from. You know what I'm saying? He lost to George Groves early, and he trash talks too. He was talking hella shit to George Groves. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying this about Oscar Valdez. This is how I feel about boxing. And Oscar Valdez, see, and the great thing is, like, this is the add-on to this. Nobody could question Oscar Valdez's heart after his last couple performances, right? But this is what you have to look at. If you fight a motherfucker and through the course of the fight, it just leads to this, that's one thing. Like, Ruslan Provodnikov is a type of person where if he catches you and shit, you might just, because he had Tim Bradley like this, looking horrible at the end of the fight. He had Ruslan Provodnikov, had Mauricio Herrera looking terrible. Chris Algieri's eye looked like a vagina, right? So what I'm saying is this: if a fighter, their style just catches you and you just end up in that type of war, like Tim Bradley, like Chris Algieri, that's one thing. But I really feel Oscar Valdez's last 3 fights, especially Mariaga, the Filipino cat, and then Scott Quigg, I think he was superior in talent, speed, athleticism. He definitely had more experience than that Filipino dude, because they were telling a little bit about his background on ESPN. So you gotta just be smart, you know what I mean? Again, if someone just, Ruslan's the type where he might have the one-punch power, he might be able to drag you into the wrong fight. Triple G, he might be able to drag you into the wrong fight, and you have to, like, come from behind. Kovalev, he might have drugged Andre Ward to a wrong, you know what I mean, to a fight that he had to come from behind. But Scott Quigg had one leg, one able foot. I think they said he broke his nose early. Chris Algieri's eye did look like a vagina to me. It like shaved to the landing strip. Like, hey, bro, that's an eye. What are you talking about? But anyway, I just think Oscar Valdez is too talented to be in there with like Scott Quigg and making it. You don't want to have all these injuries, man. That's the bottom line. Broken jaw, and this is your hand. Again, you're a warrior, but you gotta be smart. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, that hand looks pretty bad. I don't know what that. I haven't heard an update on his hand to see if, like, I don't know what, if it's just swollen like that, and if it just looks like that, it looks like a beat or whatever. I don't know. But you got to start doing that. And see, this is what I'm saying. People like Abel Sanchez, it's like they're trying to promote that. And they could, see, and this is the thing, it's unfair too, because Abel Sanchez, he could promote that with Golovkin. He got a crazy chin, a lot of amateur experience, so someone's gonna have to really put in work to knock him out. You know what I mean? But not everyone that Abel Sanchez trained, like let's say Konstantin Ponomarev, you don't want to be in no fucking, hey, Mexican style. Put Konstantin in some Mexican style with Errol Spence and tell me how Mexican style it gets. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, Konstantin, send him out with Errol Spence or Keith Thurman and talk about some Mexican style and tell me how Konstantin is looking, you know what I mean? At the end, he's gonna have to be smart, and that's what I'm saying. These fighters gotta be smart, you know what I mean? Again, if a fighter drags you into this and lures you somehow way, or one punch knockout or some shit like that, that's whatever, that happens. But it seems like Oscar Valdez is kind of elected to fight these types of fights. You know what I'm saying? Your man had one fractured foot. You clearly have more fights at the weight. You can box, you can move, but he keeps having these slugfests, and that's what I'm saying. These accidents stack up. You know what I mean? Your body is not gonna forgive like constant blows and like, you know what I mean? I don't know if jaw breaks particularly, but I noticed, like, okay, put it this way. Here's an example. Kell Brook, for whatever reason, really to get a payday or whatever, moved up to fight Triple G. Got one of his eyes destroyed. Notice that never happened when Kell Brook stayed and put in his divisions. That never happened. He fought Sean Porter, right? And that never happened to him. You move up for a payday, fight a bigger guy, now your eye's fucked up. Then your very next fight, your other eye's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. And you guys can say what you want, but I'm pretty sure if eye A gets fucked up, and then you're fighting another massive puncher who's a southpaw, and he's targeting your other eye, then I'm sure eye A probably influenced or weakened the skull, because it's all your skull. I'm sure it probably weakened that whole little area up in there. Even if this side had a plate or whatever the fuck they put on it, it probably weakened the whole structure of your skull. It's not like your skull is divided by some kind of equator and this skull is operating independent. It's one skull. You get what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I can't prove this, I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure the Golovkin injury probably made this side more susceptible to a southpaw. I mean, don't get me wrong, if he was fighting another lighter punching southpaw, it probably wouldn't happen. Errol Spence still had to put in that work, but I'm sure that's how it works. You know what I mean? So when you get a jaw broken, they wire shut, you fix it. But you never know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know how healed it. Look at Sergio Martinez. He was feeling himself in that 12th round, got his knee all fucked up by Chavez Jr. Was he ever the same? He got knocked down, in my book, like 2 or 3 times versus Martin Murray, and really should have lost that fight. Then his leg was fully shot when he fought Cotto. You don't want to be coming off these injuries like that. Victor Ortiz, he had a broken jaw. He's never won since Mayweather won, and then like hit him with them, hey, kiss me, I'm not gonna protect myself 2-piece, and then Josecito broke his jaw. He has never, to me, Victor Ortiz has never won like any of his biggest fights since then. He didn't beat Luis Collazo. He didn't beat Berto 2. He didn't beat, who else didn't he beat? I don't think he beat Devin Alexander, and they said it was a draw. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch these injuries and stuff like that. And this is a one-footed man that Oscar Valdez was fighting, and he has heart too. So I just think Oscar could have outboxed him, but he's like fighting on some machista, let me please the crowd or something. I don't know, but you got to watch that, because now your nose is probably hurt. You got knots on your forehead, teeth busted out, broken jaw, and then your hand looks like shit. His hand crazy right now. That look crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know what's up with his hand. I didn't hear like what caused the hand shit. Same thing with Scott Quigg. It's not just a Valdez thing. Scott Quigg too. He got his jaw broke versus Carl Frampton. I'm telling y'all don't have to listen to me. He fought Carl Frampton. He had a broken jaw. And then this is how he's looking. Look, broken nose. This is all fucked up. Face, he looking like, remember, in Jazz is Black as I, like the R. Kelly mask. Remember when R. Kelly used to have that mask on? That Zorro looking mask? And Lloyd Banks was like, yeah, I can tell he ass. And Jazz is Black as I, like the R. Kelly mask. Look, all this, all that, all up in there. I mean, like I said, you're a warrior. People respect that. But like I said, when fighters start getting knocked out like David Price and shit, let's see where the fans are. Like, oh, he's still a warrior in my book. They disappear on you. You know what I mean? When Pacquiao knocked out Ricky Hatton, when he knocked out Ricky Hatton, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. And especially if you have the tool. If you have the tools to box on. Look, this is before they reset his nose. That look fine to you? See, the other picture, they had reset it. Look at his fucking nose, y'all. That shit look crazy. They had to probably grab his nose and his shit look fucked up right there. But y'all don't have to take my word for it. That look bad. It looks like a nose on top of a nose. You know what I'm saying? Like right here looks like a nose, and then this looks like a nose. You guys get what I'm saying? It almost looks like two noses. That don't look right to me. You know, his nose looks... Never mind. I'm not going to say it because y'all be mad. Y'all want me to say it? If y'all want me to say it, let's get to 200 likes. We 9 likes away. You know who he looks like? And I'm going to hell for this. But if the fans want me to say it, we need 200 likes. You want to know who Scott Quigg looked like with that nose all fucked up? I'm going to go to hell because y'all hit 205. All right. Fuck it. I'm going to show y'all. This is what he looks like when he broke his shit. Someone said an orc from Bright. I'm done. I'm done. Avatar. Wow. That's a... Damn, y'all coming up with good ones. Someone said Avatar. Look. This is what he looks like. No, I wasn't going to say, hey, you got... That man said Will Smith, Bright, and Orc. I'm going to show y'all who he look like. I guess I'll go to hell. This motherfucker. Remember here? Why do people bully people? That's what he looked like to me. Stop bullying people. The Keaton, what's his name? Hey, why do people... That's Quigg looking ass. Hey, bro. Fuck you, me. Hey, bro. Son of Quigg. Hey, son of Quigg. That's Quigg's son. Look. Hey. That's what it exactly remind me of, too. That's son of Quigg. But whatever. Why do people just bully other people? Should've went to the StubHub. Son of Quigg. SOQ. Son of Quigg. Hold on, let me look at Avatar, because y'all came up with crazy ones. Y'all hit the like button if y'all want me to pull up Avatar. Hey, see, I'm done. I'm not fucking with y'all. Yo, hit the like button if you want me to pull up Avatar. This is why I can't fuck with Ego Army. We're too funny. Hey. Hey, bro. Get off of my channel right now. Y'all said average. Hey, I'm done. His nose really do look like that. Wow. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Hey, there go Quick. There go. That ain't Quick. There go Quick. There go Quick. That ain't Quick. Hey, bro. Look at the... Hey, I'm done. Leave my page right now. Y'all said the orc from Bright. Hey, bro. Get off of my page immediately. Y'all said he looked like an orc from Bright. I'm not even trying to laugh because I promise, I wish these guys a speedy recovery, but y'all gotta, y'all gotta chill with these. Hey, y'all gotta chill. What y'all said, Lycan from Underworld? Hey, y'all tripping right now. Oh my God. Lord Voldemort? Hey, bro. I'm done. I'm out of here. Oh my God. Y'all just got me pulling up random shit. You're like, oh, what about a werewolf? All right, we're done here, people. Y'all say slow. Hey, you guys, Rocky Road. Y'all said his no. Hey, bro. It's the end of the road. Shout out to Boys to Men. Hold on. Wow. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm done. I'm really out of here. Man, I wish these dudes a speedy recovery, but they gotta fight smart. That's it. See, I said Oscar Valdez's hand looked like Hellboy. Look. Look at Hellboy. Yep, see? Half Hellboy. See? You gotta fight smart. Look. Bam. Case closed. End of discussion. Hellboy hand. Told y'all. Once again, it's on. I try to tell y'all. These fighters gotta fight smart, though. The warrior stuff's cool, but if you got the tools, use them. And I'm out. New media. It's been real. Fade me out. Thank y'all.